So yesterday I posted a picture and the caption was something like, holding on to God looks like this. Sometimes holding on to your faith looks like that. It looks happy and has plenty of smiles, but it doesn't always. Sometimes it looks like being on your knees, wailing and mourning. And with all the things going on in the world, very often that's how it is for me in the beginning of my prayer. I usually start out pouring out and praying about what's happening in the world, everybody who's on my prayer list, and for my family and friends, and for things that I have before God as well. So often it doesn't look like that picture until the end, because during prayer there'll be a moment of recall. There'll be a moment when it'll all click and I'll remember. I'll think about God's history with his people and how he's always brought them through this thing after that thing after another thing over and over again. I'll think about God's history with my family and how with 10 kids, my mom and dad were able to feed, clothe, house us to the point where they had abundance. And if you came to our house, you would hear my dad say, without fail, you better eat something. Southern, I know, but that's just how he was. Different people would just drop by and just give this or give that. God made it work out. And that's how I was raised, in a heritage of faith. Even when I left the faith, I came back, thank God, and realized that with my personal life, God has always done the same thing. When I didn't know how things would work out, he was there. When I didn't have a clue on what work I would do or whatever, it was him. So this week, I heard a few concerning things, prayed about them, and this is what I rediscovered. The Bible tells us that the world despises and rejects Jesus. Isaiah 53:3. Even though he came because he loved us all. This is just how it is. And so when the hate begins to show up louder and louder for Christ and his followers, it's important for us to remember a few things. First, you can't believe everything you hear. People will lie, and the media will certainly lie. Romans 3:4 says, let God be true, and every human being a liar. Meaning that as human beings, we unfortunately do lie sometimes. Deception is rampant in our world, but God cannot and will not lie. The other thing is, Isaiah 54:17 says, no weapon formed against us will prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against us in judgment, we shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, says the Lord. So God's children should look at any lies, false accusations, or attacks, and know in their hearts that if any foul motives exist, they won't succeed. We can and should completely disagree with whatever lie is being offered and know that beyond any doubt, God has our back. Finally, and most importantly, when you know your God as healer, protector, and provider from experience, protect that. Hold it tightly, just like I held the railing in my picture. Keep the preciousness of your faith in God, and don't let the world or anyone take it from you. Looks like Mimi's had enough of my hold, so I guess I'm done. Thank you guys for listening. I pray you have a blessed day.